Candidate for the leadership position in the People's National Congress reform, Greenidge, believes the killing of the protesters at Linden demonstrates a move by the administration to further suppress the community. Greenidge today said it is a shame that a situation could not have been handled better by the police.
Firing on unarmed civilians is recognized by the international community as a major and unacceptable behavior across the globe. And indeed, the UN itself treats this as a crime. I think no Guyanese would have missed the fact that in the deliberations on Syria, Libya, and elsewhere, the United Nations itself has reflected an attitude that suggests that this is now not acceptable behavior. And we ourselves in Guyana, and certainly within the APNU, will be pursuing this line, that is, firing on unarmed civilians without warning of the intent to use lethal force is not acceptable in democracies and indeed in any other societies.
Greenidge, who is a former Minister of Finance and is a Member of Parliament for the opposition APNU, is not too impressed with the government's response.
It is clear that the government, the Minister of Home Affairs, and their colleagues will be held accountable for the actions of the police force. And I say this not merely to be difficult politically, but because it is part of a pattern of maximum response, maximum force to critics, especially if those critics are deemed to be from communities or location or belonging to groups that are opposed to the government. And life is a precious thing. We have, after all, emerged from a pre-independence era in which colonial masters treated our lives as expendable. People in Guyana of all races lost their lives under circumstances that often appear to be frivolous and trite. And at a time in the 21st century when the world views all life as so precious, it is unfortunate that we can, in circumstances where lives have been lost, hear a Prime Minister make the sort of statements as have been made about this particular incident.
The government has been meeting with the opposition parties on the issue, and the opposition parties have issued a call for there to be an international probe. The government has given a commitment to setting up a commission of inquiry. For Capital News, Gordon Mosley.